welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany and I'm on a mission to hit 1,000 subscribers, so make sure you click that button below. In today's video, I actually was not planning to film. However, at exactly 3:28 p.m., I got a message through my Facebook group asking me to help out with a urgency project. So of course I decided, you know what, it's a great opportunity. I'm really excited for it. So if you guys are interested in seeing what that is, then just keep watching. All right, so exactly 2 hours ago, I got a message through my Facebook business page that someone was in urgent need of custom bridal party t-shirts. Now, today is Wednesday at exactly 5:55 p.m. and they are needing them by technically tomorrow because they need them for a Friday wedding. It is a sunrise wedding that they're having and then followed to go to Disney, which I thought was pretty cool. So the person that I am working with, they did go ahead and provide me all the shirts as well as the vinyl because I guess they were planning to do it themselves, but you know, time just got busy, so they reached out to me. And yeah, I definitely thought it was a great opportunity and I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and film it at the same time. So right now I'm actually just waiting for her to send me a list of what design goes on each t-shirt, and then as soon as I get that, we could get going. So just stick around. It is exactly 8:40 p.m. at night and I just got the list to start working on these shirts, which is quite a few hours later. I basically have done one so far. Here it is. I did find this font on dafont.com. I will go ahead and just put the name of it here in case you're interested. But basically I ended up doing bride, and then this is glitter. I don't even know if you can catch that, but I figured it would be fun to add the little diamond and make it a little glittery so when she's walking it can kind of sparkle. So that's basically the only one I've done so far. I think what I'm going to do actually right now is kind of work on all the women's shirts because we're going to use the same font. And then I'm trying to verify because I found out I'm also doing guy shirts as well. And I'm trying to verify about changing the font to maybe a little bit more manly. So I'm just kind of waiting for a response and then we'll kind of dig one out for that. So I'm kind of doing the shirts like I'm printing and then I'm just pressing because each shirt has a different saying and a different color and a different size. So just mentally, it's just easier. It's probably gonna take me much longer to do it that way. But if you look at my pile, I have a lot of shirts to go through. So let's go. All right, so basically I'm grabbing every single black scrap that I have because if I can incorporate that with these t-shirts, I'm definitely going to do that. Actually, I'm gonna do the same thing with my whites because it would be silly not to use what I have. Hopefully you guys save all your scraps as well. It's just a very smart habit to do. I will typically go through this every once in a blue moon and kind of clean up things that I feel like have been in here a really long time, or maybe pieces that were what I thought at the time were big were actually small. So that's just kind of what I end up doing. All right. Here's the next shirt. Looks really good. All right, so there's that one, Sissy of the Bride. So it's nice and big. Basically what I'm cutting my head off. Basically what I'm doing is I'm actually sectioning everything as its own instead of grouping it together in order to try to get, or not waste as much vinyl. So that is kind of what I'm doing at this exact moment, and then kind of piecing everything together kind of like a puzzle. So yes, it is more time consuming. However, you know, I'm trying to work with all the rules that she gave me, and obviously let's try to save vinyl where we can. there's that one. And yes, I did check a dozen times. They want it woman, M-A-N. So there you go. Is this stressing you guys out? Because it is for me. My husband was so sweet. He actually wrote everything down and I'm crossing it off as I'm finishing the shirts. Woo! Okay. Here we go. Next one. Bride's Best Man. I could have probably done this in a white vinyl, but, or not a white. I could have done that in the black, but it still looks good. I still like it. I like the color contrast. Okay. Father of the groom. Looks good. Long title here, officiant forever friend of the bride. I can't even say that. Like, that's a heck of a title, man. Woo! Officiant forever friend of the bride. Dan 1414 of the bride. Not really sure what 1414 is, but sure it might be an inside joke. So, looking good. We're getting it accomplished, guys. Actually, working on the groom shirt right now. Guys, I highly recommend with vinyl buying like a light. I know that Cricut has one of those under lights. Almost reminds me of a light bright, but personally, I say it's a waste of money because one, of the expense, but two, you're gonna get a lot more use out of just like a lamp, and it's a lot more affordable. My mom picked this one up for me, I think at Joann's, and it comes, it has different settings. So, had it for a couple years, really like it. How huge that is. Groom, you can barely see it because my black shirt. Oh my God, scared the living daylights out of me. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I was removing animal hair. Something's going on with this. I feel like it's not locking down. I probably have to adjust something because I've been using it a lot lately. But another shirt completed. This thing. This is a long title, guys. An emotional support photographer, videographer of the couple. So I couldn't make it too big. I basically made it as wide as, as wide as I could. But that's a long title. Alright, best man of the groom. I thought it would have looked better in white, but since it is for a guy, I just left it black. But still came out really good. Best man of the groom. I'd have to say this is my favorite shirt and probably one that I would wear. Maid of honor, obviously. my sister was getting married. And this one, it looks like I made the font massive, but that's because this is on like an extra small shirt. So yeah, people are definitely gonna know her title. Guys, we are on the last shirt. I couldn't be more excited, and I literally am using the last bit of vinyl that I have. I originally was gonna do this in black because it's Best Man of the Bride. However, I had just enough to do it in white, so that's what I'm gonna end up doing it in. And we're just working on it right now. So it's almost, well, basically it's 11:30. We are so close to the finish line. Wow! All right, guys, Best Man of the Bride, last and final shirt. So it looks good still in white, not gonna lie, still looks really good. All right, guys, that is a wrap. I was actually gonna come back in the morning and do my outro, but I'm just like, let's just keep it going. It is exactly 11:38, so from my last time I talked to you to right now, it was only about an 8-minute difference, so not too bad. It was actually perfect because my last shirt, I had, like I mentioned, the leftover 12 by 12, so I actually just ended up kind of placing everything exactly where it would go rather than piecing it together like I had the other shirts. But again, I saved a lot of vinyl by doing that because I believe she ended up giving me, I think it was actually, we have one full roll I never even touched, and I think she gave me like 3 of each color. I don't remember, maybe at the beginning of the clip I showed that. All right, so here are all the shirts completed, a total of 13 different shirts with different images. This was probably the first bridal t-shirt I've done, so that was actually really cool. A lot of work, not gonna lie about that, but ultimately I am glad that I was able to get it done all tonight, and we'll start a new day tomorrow. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you could, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, everyone. Apparently I'm just like exhausted here. Like it is like, it's like 2.5 hours past my bedtime.